NFL Today on CBS is presented by the all-new 2022 Grand Wagoneer.
Welcome back to the NFL Today, and now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Bills and the Patriots. Let's throw it out to Foxborough with our announcers, Ian Eagle,
Dan Bout,
and Evan Washburn.
Nate, for the last 20 years, the AFC East has gone through Foxborough today. That is the headline as the Bills visit the Patriots. Buffalo came into 2021 as the heavy favorite. They're trying to finish strong. New England just had its 7-game winning streak snapped, but will secure a playoff spot with a victory today. In the AFC, the Patriots currently the 3 seed, the Bills interaction in the 7th spot. And we welcome you to the broadcast booth, Ian Eagle. Merry Christmas. What's at stake over this holiday weekend? Everything for these two teams, because the winner will be in the driver's seat in the AFC East. New England beat Buffalo 3 weeks ago. The season hasn't gone according to plan for the Bills, but Charles, they are still in position to make a run.
All their goals are still out there, and they'll make their run through their quarterback, Josh Allen. This guy is absolutely terrific throwing the ball. In the game last year, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, but they also will need his legs, quarterback run game, and scrambling.
But at wide receiver today, no Cole Beasley, no Gabriel Davis. Both are on the COVID list. Veteran Emmanuel Sanders returns after missing last week's game with a knee injury. With more on the Bills, let's check in with Evan.
High in emotions, understandably raw for Bills players and coaches after the first meeting with New England 20 days ago. And not just because of the way the game ended, but the way that game was played. And it's had a lasting impact on this team since then. Players telling us there's been a different level of discipline, energy, and emotion since that night. And for this defense, where much of that blame was felt, there's been a heightened level of awareness with players telling us we have to be the more physical team this time around. Sean McDermott saying we have to win that line of scrimmage. It's a prideful defense. It was challenged 3 weeks ago, guys. Now they get a chance to respond.
Evan, that was a huge victory for New England under very difficult conditions at Orchard Park. Mac Jones in that game for the Patriots, he threw the ball 3 times. I'm going to venture a guess. He's going to throw it more than 3 today for the Pats.
The conditions were difficult in Buffalo, but they were also difficult in Indianapolis last week for Mac Jones in the first half. But his response in the second half tells you about his development and how he's maturing. He can take on more.
Missing pieces today for New England. Ramondre Stevenson on the COVID list. Nelson Aguilar, the wide receiver, out with a concussion. Dietrich Wise, reserve COVID list. And Kendrick Bourne, who was on the list earlier this week, is available for the Pats. Defensively, New England, boy, this just feels like the blueprint is working. League best 16.2 points per game allowed. What they're doing against opposing quarterbacks, unprecedented. Haven't seen this since 2005 in the NFL. And 20 interceptions for this opportunistic game. Second in the NFL behind just Dallas. We got a big one today in Foxborough. It's the Bills and the Patriots going head-to-head. We'll come back and get it all started. The NFL on CBS next.